Yes, sir. We are back. We're back. What's up, Gunners? So changing the name did help overnight. As soon as I changed it to KG Garage, literally got almost 70 followers, 70 subscribers, and then throughout the day just kept getting more, and it's great. So please share the channel, KG Garage, that's the new name. I think it's gonna help with the algorithm. I think it's gonna help with being shadow banned. But I'm glad you're back here. I miss you guys. I'm happy to have content. I'm happy to be consistent. So with that being said, you're gonna see us basically try to clean up this chassis. Maybe not the smartest purchase ever, be honest with you. I didn't do the right job checking the car. No shade to the old owner. Guys, not everything I say because I speak my mind is shade. I'm not disrespecting anyone, nothing. Me, after having Manolo and seeing what a West Coast chassis is, it's kind of worth buying the cars from over there. So I ran to Home Depot this morning. I got a bunch of wire brushes, and we got to clean this chassis up. A lot of surface rust, a lot of bolts were hard to deal with, and that's not cool, you know? I just want to have a good canvas, a solid canvas. Now, the pros. Chassis is super straight. It looks like it got dinged right there in the front on the lower section of the radiator support, which is like right here. And that right there, we're spot weld removing this anyway because our traction bar is gonna go right there. So, exciting vlog. We're gonna teach you right now, especially if you're in the Northeast, especially if you're near Salt. We're gonna teach you in this vlog how to basically restore the bottom of your car to last another 20, 30 years. So smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're building an Integra all-wheel drive. You don't want to miss this. Keep gunning. Strip this thing, boys and girls. ABS is out. Back motor mount is out. We took off all the brake lines, fuel lines. Real bad at lighting right now, bear with me. I'll get you some good angles. We ended up soaking every hole, every threaded hole with WD-40. I ran some 10s in and out of everything just to clean the rust out. Now we're just gonna hit it with a nice little coat of water first. And then I diluted a lot, added soap, some Simple Green. Now, the reason I diluted it this much and it's this light is because I don't want it to lift the paint. So it's pretty safe here. It's like a 5-to-1 ratio, and we'll see what that brings us. But again, sorry about the lighting. We've finally got some kind of water going. We had to rig up something from next door to here. This T busted, and we're just getting it how we live, guys. Okay, so soap, water, and Simple Green. That's what's sitting in here for roughly about 5 minutes. And I give you guys a gem. We showed you this before. You use this kind of brush.
A little soft paint brush on them.
Real soft. You don't want to remember this paint is almost 30 years old, give or take, you know?
Yeah, like that factory paint comes off.
So a brush like this is way too rough. This would probably end up being used on the sides here where there's no paint. But we always want to clean just like that. Get her, Trap? Just like that, nice and easy. If you have to do it 2-3 times to save the paint.
Yeah, because it does scratch easy.
Yeah. Remember that paint is very fragile right now, but you see all this rust build up here. We're gonna try to clean all of that up, but not gonna bore you with just us scrubbing. So we'll get that part done and then show you the hose off. All right, forgot the hose off, but yeah, this much cleaner. We don't have any grease that we have to worry about right now. Front end collision. Look how bad that bent in. It's not an issue. It didn't reach to up here, so we're actually going to remove this because our traction bar is going to help us hold our intercooler up maybe. We don't know exactly the fabrication part. But look how bad this hit was right here. Front end collision. But nothing reached up here. It's perfectly straight. But now, Trappy's loosening up that yoke. We're going to drop this subframe. We're going to end up powder coating that subframe, just a simple black. And we're going to need a manual rack. So that's next to do. She's out. She's out. So this subframe, not in the worst condition, but definitely want to clean it up. So we're going to get rid of this power steering rack, and we're going to use a manual one. So while that's happening, we might as well powder coat it just back to black, nice and clean, get rid of the surface rust, and it'll match up real nice in here. I mean, if we're gonna do something, we might as well do it right. But from this point now, we disconnect this 10. We're gonna make our own fuel system anyway. We just ordered a brake line kit. It's called a mini tuck kit from Finishing Brake Lines. And that should be here any day now. We're gonna need a 40-40 proportioning valve. But now, take off that 10 and disconnect all of this. We'll probably snip everything right here so we don't have to worry about dumping, dropping the gas tank. Look at the hang time on this guy right here. No hand Milwaukee.
Oh.
Where'd that from? That's gas.
Oh,
don't worry about it. Let's clean in the garage right now.
All right.
Let's clean in the garage. All right, I gotta stop recording. Like I said, poor Seth. It just looks way better without that. Oh, there, look at this. Looks like the octopus.
Terrible. That was definitely, that was probably their second side job.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, guys. But yeah, that's done. We are getting to it. We are getting. By the way, we tried to take those off. Not happening. We're gonna need heat.
Definitely.
We definitely tried to take those off. That is not happening. But this chassis, I want you guys to remember how this looks. Take a look. Let's slow it down real quick. Just remember this look right here. So now let's talk about what we're about to do here. So we're gonna rip off all the suspension, basically leave it all naked on all four corners. Pause. So we've got to strip all of this. So we're gonna drop the gas tank. I bought some wire brushes. Let me show you this. Just so I got a little coned one for the hard to reach areas. Pause. And then obviously a 4-inch one. And we're gonna just basically take this and just remove this surface rust. Anything we see like right here that's rusted, we're gonna clean that up. We've got some undercoating to go. It looks like somebody did this section right here, if you notice the difference in the car. And the guy behind me is gonna be extra loud because he knows that I'm on camera. So watch, listen, you'll hear him. So we're gonna get rid of all that by using this wire brush here. So got a lot of bolts to fight with. This one is frozen, so I got some propane to heat that up. I got to break these loose, which was awesome. Got to break this one loose. This one stripped. Can't really get to that emergency brake bracket until I take the gas tank off. But again, you see all of this right here? It's gonna clean up really, really well. Well, that's done. Fairly easy. Cut the brake line because we're doing a mini brake line tuck. So took off both spindles. Shocks are still in great shape. Spindles I'm keeping for a future project. Very hard to find GSR front spindles, and they have the ABS sensor on them. So I lucked out with that, and I got to save the plug. So in case I want to run traction control, I could use that orange plug and pin that to the ECU. But yeah, so far so good. I don't want to worry about the wheel well quite yet, or the side skirts, because remember, we're going to take off the wheel well, the side skirts, to just get an even canvas for everywhere we need to coat. All of this is going to be coated. Everything is going to come back to life. We're going to make it look like factory again. But I think it's time to tackle the back. Pause. I paused. You can't say I didn't pause. You know I paused. Gas tank is out. Rear discs basically out. We just got this one bolt holding it here, two 17s here, and this hanger, that weld-on bolt inside the chassis, it broke off basically. So we're gonna have to cut this strap off. We're soaking these 12s with some PB blaster, some lubricant, whatever it is that you want to call it, pause. And we're gonna be able to take off the emergency cable soon, and then, you know, really start to get to work on all this surface rust, because this is terrible, and there is no way that we would ever give away a car like this. So the restoration is real, boys. Okay, fully stripped, hose down, gas tank out. So right now we just let some WAB aluminum acid restorer sit, and look what it's doing already. It's already working. So
We're talking about hog hunting, helicopter hog hunting.
So now we're just gonna let it sit here and see how much it does. So we'll do the entire car, brush it in, and go from there.
So have you ever watched Nitro Circus? So after hosing off one time, didn't really scrub, we didn't clean, we just brushed that acid in.
I like that. Raw metal, that's awesome.
Broke it down good. See, we put the pure acid here, and then here no. And you can see the difference. Actually just cleaned the bolts up. But that's it. We're gonna try to air some of it off real quick with maybe the Milwaukee air blower, and then maybe simple green it, dry it, and then start brushing it, because we want to brush it dry. Don't want to do it wet, pause. But the fender well's cleaned up too. Gotta rip that back bumper off, take that support off because it's rusted. So, get to those 17s down there. We're about to see a lot of rust behind this bumper, so we're gonna restore it though. It's gonna be a new car again. Oh, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Okay. You know what? We'll leave it on for now. Those will just hang in there. I think it's time to scrub. I'm pretty content with this. I'm pretty happy with it. I say it's time to get some simple green on here. No cut. We're not going to dilute it. We're going to put this on strong pause. We'll scrub this as best as we can. Maybe let it dry overnight and then maybe start the undercoating tomorrow. But huge difference already. Huge difference. Huge difference. This is going to look so good. We'll probably make a nice hard line right here and then undercoat from here all the way down. We'll do the wheel wells, fix all that rust there. This cleaned up pretty well. But yeah, it's time to spray some simple green and get to scrubbing. Okay, wheel wells, all four scrubbed. Killer job on this side, Seb. Great job. Tunnel, scrubbed. So right now it's just sitting on some simple green. Some manpower.
Pause.
Pause. Word. That's the rear. Trappy did the two rears. Scrub here. Alright, Trap, let it eat. I gotta be careful with this camera. It doesn't really like the water. Go ahead. Don't do the wheel well yet. Let me get out of this way. Yeah, don't do the wheel well yet. Just do the middle. Let me try to get some better lighting for you guys. I gotta be careful with this camera. I'm sorry. Oh my God, look at it clean up. Let me see. Look at it clean up. Cleans up real good. We got rid of a lot of rust. I'm trying to get you guys, there it is, much better. All right, let me get out of the way, I'm in the way. It's a different car, guys. You good, Trap? It's a different car. You good, guys? Yeah, guys, we're done for the day, man. Big shout out to my brother Seb coming through and helping, man. He was a blessing. Car is prepped for paint. We're gonna let it dry overnight, and then from there, tomorrow we'll back tape. We'll block off anything that needs to be blocked off, and just simply start the undercoating process. Bittersweet chassis. I was talking to Seb earlier, and I was saying to myself, you know, coming off of building a car like Manolo where it had no rust. Man, I'm all crooked here. I apologize. Hold on, I look crazy. All right, whatever. That's a little bit better. Sorry. Might wear the mask all year from now on. Anyway, yeah, coming off of a car like Manolo, it's difficult because it was so easy to work with, and then with this, I know I jinxed myself in the other video and it's like, I'll take the experience. Nah. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of hard work, but it is what it is. We'll get it done. But then again, I just want to explain to you guys the difference between me and everyone else that does these raffles or anyone that does giveaways. Like I said, man, I treat these cars with love and substance. I know they're going to go into another person's life, and I don't want them to adopt a headache. You know, every car I've ever given away, everyone has enjoyed it. Everyone is still enjoying these cars, and I've got no complaints. And I love it. I love building cars that are not going to just continuously give you a headache. And this will be another one of those cars. So we're aiming for like a sleeper look. We're aiming for a car that can be on the highway and let's just say a GTR pulls up next to you and you'd have no, like it'll look at you like a stock Acura Integra and you bust that ass. So pause. We're going for the sleeper look, but it's gonna have a lot of performance, obviously. All-wheel drive, K-Series turbo, full suspension. We're gonna utilize the FCS kit, the same one we used on Lefty, and just go from there. We're gonna start chipping away at this car. I'm sorry about the lighting. Yeah, so next video, we're gonna start the undercoating process. We're gonna start the taping first, making sure, you know, we cross our T's, dot our I's, and go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Thank you for all the positive comments. KG Garage, go spread the channel around. Let's try to get to 100,000 subscribers. I'm working for it, man. You see me pumping out content every day. As much as I can, I'm trying to give you guys content. Pause. So I appreciate you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep going.